What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Siouxsie and the Banshees. And we're going to go back to Juju, 1981. I really did enjoy Spellbound, and it was interesting to see a few people commented that it was among their favorite Siouxsie tunes all time, and a couple people said it was like a real landmark track, or at least it came to be seen that way. So yeah, definitely a great album opener. The second tune on Juju is called Into the Light. It speaks to maybe a couple different things. Like one, like on a biological level, our eyes are attracted to white light and to sort of, bright objects. So psychologically, it speaks to the way that, we tend to find our way toward the light. But I think more often, or at least in some, like pop culture idioms, into the light could be seen as, a psychological or cognitive experience upon death. The idea that there's a big bright white light that seems to that people who have near-death experiences seem to refer to. So in that respect, I feel like it could relate to either a death or someone who is dying, or at least who almost died, or the ambiguity and perhaps striking cognitive experience of something like that. So yeah, I would perhaps be more inclined to think it would relate to that type of usage. But again, into the light could be something far more specific, some like particular cultural idea, and how that relates to, moving away from the darkness and toward, new understanding and that type of thing. So let's find out what it is. This is Into the Light by Siouxsie and the Banshees from the 1981 album Juju. I think guitar work. Such a complicated tone. Love that double time cymbal. Her voice is pretty awesome too. dramatic theatrical quality to it also. these like breathy. Dreaming. Yeah, crazy. Again, the tone, so complicated. It felt like there was a rising, sonorous, light quality to part of the tune, but it also had that, lower edge sort of grind to it. The guitar work had a bit of electric edge to it, and then it also had this theatrical unfolding quality where those backing vocals and the overall the whole of the piece felt very dramatic, and her vocal delivery, I mean, I've enjoyed her vocals on a lot of tracks, and we've heard some different flavors, certainly, but that one, it was like the passionate plea, like it just felt like she was like singing emotion through every line, so really enjoyed her delivery on that one. Top tune. Again, after only 2 tracks, it seems like this album is going to be a great deal of fun, and not to say, again, I really enjoyed Kaleidoscope, and it was interesting to get a sense of, there's already a couple groups that I'm familiar with who now I'm thinking, oh, clearly they were influenced by Siouxsie the Banshees. Well, that's how I was feeling going through Kaleidoscope. Intrigued to hear, the degree to which we get new and expanded dynamics on this album. So another really top track. And yeah, ultimately, like lyrically, I'm not entirely sure. Whoops. But yeah, lyrically, I'm not entirely sure what type of Into the Light we were talking about. I don't know definitively that that she was speaking to the experience of dying or some particular cultural idea about it. But I definitely feel like there was a mixture of light and dark, sonically and in terms of the mood of the track. So really cool one. Looking forward to the rest of the album. Once again, big shout out to Nicola for sharing this stuff. Luca and I will see you next time. Peace.